Yesterday, juniors and seniors participated in Credit for Life, which is a school fair that Ms. McDonough, Ms. Killian, and Ms. Wilson have all set up where many different people from different occupations come in to teach students about salaries, the workforce, and budgeting their money on a day-to-day basis.
Seriously, internet is not emotion. I know, that's what, yeah, exactly.
So the Credit for Life Fair is supposed to be a financial literacy fair for kids to pick an occupation and go through a scenario where they're a 25-year-old young adult living in the local area. They get like an average salary of whatever that occupation is, and they are supposed to learn how to budget their money and kind of go through taxes, credit score. They get a credit card, and hopefully learn some financial skills that will help them when they graduate.
That is meant to help students just get a glimpse at what life is like and some of the decisions that they might have to make from a financial perspective when they're in their mid-20s.
This fair is a little different in the past because this year most of our volunteers are all like in the financial field versus previous years where we've had, you know, people from like furniture stores come in and not always understand like the financial profile that we give to the kids. So it'll be really nice to have people actually in the field helping at every station.
Things are more expensive this year, so we were updating things, the cost of things. Food's more expensive, gas, transportation, housing. So, if we were just using the rates that existed 4 years ago, it'd be a lot different than what we're experiencing in the economy right now. So, I think that just having that, there's a lot of whether it's taking out student loans and interest rates and things like that that are different now that didn't exist or were a little bit different 4 years ago. This year it's juniors and seniors. Sometimes, where it's held late in the year, having it for seniors is good to have before they leave, but then it's also like the last chance while there's still students here. By including juniors this year, we're hoping that maybe some of those financial implications of some of their high school decisions will be recognized a little earlier on. So I like that we're including juniors. I think it's a good reality check. Some students have said that it's helped them to see some of the decisions that they would have to make or how expensive some things really are. Oftentimes when you're in high school, you might not be responsible for an entire bill, like even if it's your cell phone. Maybe your parents only have you pay for a portion of it, or maybe they're nice enough to pay for it, to pay for it all. And I think this gives students, the chance. They've said that they really like to, well, they don't like to see it because it's a lot of money, but they didn't have an understanding before about how expensive things really were.
I know that we think it's exciting, and I know everybody always wants to learn about real life stuff, so this is exactly what this is. This is all real life stuff. So like Mrs. McDonough, Mrs. Wilson, us down in guidance are super excited, and hopefully the kids like it too.
Okay.
I think that is really what I'm hoping students see, is that things that you don't know what you don't know. So if you've never had to pay bills, you've never had a paycheck to see where where your taxes go or things like that, this is an opportunity to see that before like the implications of it would have a greater impact.
This has been Malachi Desire, Code Blue News. Back to you in the studio.